So, you're a facility manager in the Houston area, and you've got a massive industrial move on your plate. You know the pressure is on. Let's break down exactly what it takes to pull off a flawless relocation.
This quote really gets to the heart of the challenge, doesn't it? I mean, anybody can move a cardboard box. But your assets, they are not just boxes. Thinking of them as a bespoke clock is a perfect analogy. It means you need a specialist with precision tools and training, not just a general mover.
All right, here's how we're going to tackle this. First, we'll dive into the unique challenges of an industrial move. Then we'll talk about what an expert partner looks like, walk through the kinds of turnkey solutions they offer, and finally, wrap up with why this approach is absolutely the right choice for your project.
Okay, let's talk about the stakes here, because they are incredibly high. Your job during a relocation is huge. It's not just about getting stuff from point A to point B. It's really about protecting your most critical assets and, just as importantly, making sure the business itself keeps running with as little disruption as possible.
And just look at the sheer variety of what you have to move. We're talking about massive factory machines and heavy equipment, sitting right next to incredibly delicate lab instruments and the entire backbone of your company, the IT equipment. Every single one of these items requires its own unique, specialized approach.
So that leads us to the million-dollar question, right? With so much on the line, from the value of your assets to the cost of any downtime, how in the world do you pick a partner who can actually handle all this complexity?
Well, the answer really lies in partnering with a specialist, someone with deep roots right here in the industrial landscape of our region, a partner who doesn't just see Houston on a map, but actually understands its industrial corridors, the unique challenges, and the specific needs of businesses like yours.
So, what does a true partner actually bring to the table? It all comes down to this: having one single team that provides comprehensive, end-to-end services for every single aspect of your move.
It all starts with the highly technical skill of industrial rigging. This is where precision is everything. Whether we're talking about a multi-ton press or a hypersensitive piece of lab equipment, this is all about having the certified crews and the specialized gear to handle your most valuable assets safely and correctly.
Now, let's zoom out a bit. That same expertise scales up to handle complete turnkey plant relocations. A true partner manages that whole life cycle, from the careful breakdown and transport of your machines all the way to their reassembly and erection at the new facility.
And that brings us to a really critical piece of the puzzle: millwright services. Look, these aren't just movers. These are highly skilled industrial mechanics. They specialize in the precise art of dismantling, moving, and reinstalling complex machinery. It is true industrial craftsmanship.
And a turnkey solution doesn't just stop once the machinery is in place. No, it extends to the very bones of your new facility. We're talking about reinstalling your entire warehouse with complete racking installation and making sure your critical IT equipment is set up and ready to go. You get a facility that's operational from day one.
Okay, so let's shift gears and look at how these services are delivered. Because it's not just about what they do, it's about the entire partnership structure that's designed to guarantee a successful project for you.
Now this is the key. You get a single point of contact for the entire project. Think about that. No more juggling different vendors, no more communication gaps. You have one dedicated project manager who is accountable for everything and is laser-focused on minimizing your operational downtime.
Your assets are the lifeblood of your operation, right? So they have to be protected in transit with the absolute best equipment. We're talking climate-controlled, air-ride trailers to cushion everything, plus power lift gates for safe and efficient loading. This stuff isn't an add-on, it's a core part of the strategy.
What's really great about this model is that it combines local strength with global reach. You get a partner who has that deep, on-the-ground knowledge of Houston, but is also backed by a huge network that can handle a move across the country or even internationally. It's really the best of both worlds.
All right, let's bring this all home. When you're making that critical decision for your next big project, these are the key takeaways, the real advantages that a true industrial specialist brings to your facility.
So what does this all mean for you and your company? In short, it means your relocation is professionally managed from start to finish. It means your valuable assets are secure, your downtime is cut to an absolute minimum, and the whole project is handled by a team that truly gets your business and the local industrial environment.
Ultimately, the goal here is to take what can be a really stressful, complex process and turn it into a successful, well-executed project. So the real question isn't just about moving your facility. It's about advancing your entire operation.
Is your current plan built to do that?